you look at the challenge of the SASSA right now, by right, I would say that that kind of technology on which the social grants are being distributed, I think government must find a way to negotiate to take over that part. And in the process, then you can open up the rest for efficient and competitive bidding. That's fine.
And why didn't it?
Well, that's a good question, because I think a lot of focus is going to that issue. So we should be able to find out what is it that happened. What we have found is that there was a difficulty in because the court ruled that the contract was illegal, so it needed to be corrected. And so when they opened up a request for proposals and tried to open up new bids, they tried to do certain things. One of them was to try and cap how much the cost would be. And then, of course, the potential bidders simply stayed away. They didn't bid. And so that created a bit of confusion at that level. And I'm sure.
But you're saying, in principle, the state should have done this, should be managing the distribution of social welfare payments.
I believe that the creation of SASSA itself meant that it would be a repository of the technology that would, and the personnel that would assist in the process. Then, of course, there will be a lot of other things that could be, outsourced. But that, for me, would have been the issue. The reason why I'm saying this is because, you see, if you look at what happened in the last, a number of groups that were trying to bid at a certain point, within the 4 or 5 year term, this contract would, this whole process ended up with so much infrastructure. We have not heard of the heist, the pension payout point, and so on and so on. But to actually build a new competitive bidder in this process might be a bit more difficult. And yet, there's a big debate about how much money is accruing to the service provider. And those issues, the only way you can solve them is to try and say, how do we do that in such a way that we use state institutions so that we don't have to lose so much money in the process.